Hi everyone, it's Joe back with another Nightly Ramble. This is for Tuesday. I'm sorry, not to get distracted, but my computer's updating or something, and it caught me off guard. It just lit up out of nowhere. This is for Tuesday, January 14th, but it is 12:11 a.m. on Wednesday, January. I literally just checked 15th. So, I guess let's just get right into it. Back at school, so back on the school routine, like I tried to go over yesterday, or attempted to. I woke up, my alarm went off at about 9, I believe. Just woke up at 9, and then I laid in bed and didn't want to get out of bed because it was cold, and I was cozy. I was torn between cozy and toasty, and we got coasty. Okay, I was coasty in bed. Yeah, so, but I really wanted to get breakfast today because I had an 11 a.m. class, the only class of my day. It was 11 a.m. to 12:20, but, so I got out of bed at, I want to say 9:15, maybe. Honestly, could have been 9:20, 9:25. I don't remember, but I, hurried, I got dressed, as fast as I could, and then I hopped in my chair, and I drove to campus, and I got breakfast. I got a breakfast burrito. Slaps, just like always, except they had, these crispy potatoes today that went in the burrito, and my lord, you could have them on the side with whatever you were getting, or get it in a breakfast bowl or whatever, but I got it in my burrito instead of the regular potatoes that they typically have, and my god, it was fire. I don't ever use things described in this fire, but oh man, it was good. It was really, really, really good. So then I was gonna go grab a coffee, but I was worried I wouldn't have enough time. Turns out I did, but I just got paranoid that I wouldn't. So I went to class, and I was there like an hour early. So I drove into the room, and I found my spot, and I sat down, and then people slowly started coming in, and I sat there and we waited, and then at 11, the guy came in, the teacher, the professor, and he's a lawyer, so he came in, and he was in a suit and a tie, and he looked like a lawyer, and he proceeded to call on one of the students and tell them that they had passed the bar exam and that they were going to be hired by him to be an attorney. And some of us, myself included, for a minute thought he was being serious. Well, then it was pretty obvious that this was like an in-class exercise. So it was like he asked him, we have this this company that's being attacked by a ransomware. Okay, what do we do? What do we ask them? What kind of stuff? So it was like, well, we asked them, how much was the ransom? Are you gonna pay it? Do you have the money? Do you have insurance, like cyber insurance? What do they want in the first place, I guess? And all these questions. So even if it was real, I was sitting there taking notes because I thought, well, this, I didn't know what to ask him. If he would have called on me, that wouldn't have gone well. So I thought, let's take notes of what you're supposed to ask. So I sat there and took notes. And then he basically gave us the rundown on the class, and he was like, yeah, so the thing I just did where I interrogated him, that's how I do call outs. I call on you like that, and you just have to know the answers on the spot, which is horrifying. So yeah, that's gonna be scary. So originally, so that wrapped up at 12:20. Actually, let me talk about the exams. He was telling us about the exams, and he's like, yeah, they're just essay questions where I rank all of your answers. So the person who does the best gets 100 on that question, and then the person underneath them, second best, either gets full credit or -1, and so on. So it's only one person can get 100. I mean, I guess in his ranking world that makes sense, but it's really, come on, that seems kind of odd. But anyway, so that wrapped up at 12:20. I was supposed to, but he let us out 10 minutes early. So then I went and I got my coffee. I got a caramel macchiato, iced. Not that matters, but I also noticed some double chocolate chip thing on the menu that I don't know what it was. It might have been a frappuccino, but it sounded really good. So maybe if I come by, I don't know if I'll go in there tomorrow, but I might order, or I don't know. We'll see. Treats at the cafe are always fun, including the coffee. I consider that like a treat, like a dessert or something. Maybe not a dessert, but So I got my coffee, and I, like, drank that decently quick. And then I came back to my room, and I talked to my bestie a bunch. She has given me permission to discuss, like, literally everything, or at least she has before. But, this was personal stuff, so I'm not going to discuss it. But I will just say, today had some down moments, but we got through it. So I talked to my bestie a lot today, and I tried to help her the best I can through what she was going through. And, I mean, she said that I was helping her, so I'm gonna assume I was able to, at least a little. Really though, I wish I could just, be there with her to, like, because sometimes we all need a hug. And other than she saying she wants a hug and me saying I want a hug, I feel like she needed a hug. And I couldn't give her one. So yeah, I mean, I'm trying the best I can. I'm hoping that I'm doing enough, because she deserves, like, the world and more. I mean, she's my best friend, so it's the least I could give her. Yeah, so I texted her a bunch, and I told her about the law class, and the class today was the legal aspects of cybersecurity. It's my only class on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then I also have an online calculus class. So after talking to my bestie, I opened up the calculus, and I sat there and watched the 2 lectures he had posted. They were both 5-clip videos, like 2 videos, and they're comprised of 5 clips each, so 10 clips total, 2 videos. And I sat there with a notebook, and I took notes, and I tried to follow along best I can. There's homework due by Sunday at midnight, and then there's, like, a math lab assignment due Wednesday. I don't know what that means, but due Thursday, so we'll see what that is. So originally today, I was going to work on calculus, and then I was going to stay in my room, and I was going to have one of my frozen meals, and I was going to chill out in my room. Well, then I got the email that, okay, I got to back up. In the legal class, he assigned us readings we have to do by Thursday, so I have to do some more reading tomorrow as well. So maybe I'll do that in the morning when I wake up or something, before my class at 3:35. But he assigned us some reading, like one article is 14 pages and the other one is like 37, and we're gonna have to talk about it on Thursday, which is kind of scary. But so he assigned these 2 readings due Thursday, and then anyway, I was gonna hang out in my room and just chill and whatever. Well, then I got the email from school saying today was a fire drill from 5 p.m. to 5:30 to 8. No specific time in there. So, like 5:20-ish, I hopped in my chair, and I packed my laptop up, and I drove off to campus to be away from the fire drill whenever it's going to go off. And I went and got some sushi. I ate dinner. It was really good. And then I sat in one of the study lounges, and I did a bunch of the reading. I read the 14-page assignment, and then I read 19 pages of the 37-page one. And I took notes in a Google Doc. At least I tried to. I feel like I took notes. I hope they're good enough for this. I feel like I might need to reread part of the 37-page one. I might even just start it over, because I feel like at some point my reading kind of like dropped off. But we'll see. I don't want to start it over, but I might go back a couple pages. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll finish maybe I'll read on from where I was, then I'll go back and read I don't know. But so I got through a bunch of the reading, and then I came back here, and I forgot to say, while I was doing my calculus, I got to go on call with Tim. I talked to him for a bit, which was fun. Yeah, I came back here, and I just texted Tim a bunch. Like, really, I haven't played the games yet today. It's probably what I'm gonna do for a little bit once I get off the recording here, because my class isn't until 3:35, so I can get away with staying up pretty late. At least tomorrow, or for I guess Wednesday, and then Friday. Because that's my only class. But so after the class 3:35 tomorrow, I have one that's from 4:40 to 6. So that'll be fun. And then I'm probably gonna get some dinner on campus, like wings or something, because I think it's Wing Wednesday. Here's hoping I get the reading done early. That way I don't have to spend from 6 from whenever I finish dinner to however long doing the reading. But we'll see. Yeah, overall, a decent, okay day. Nothing too crazy. Yeah. Trying to think. Oh yeah, earlier I went into the bathroom and there's like some random towel and like something else just on the floor. Yeah. So that was kind of it was kind of gross and annoying. But maybe I just get annoyed by the little things sometimes with these people that I share a bathroom with. They're just not great. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm not sure what else there's to talk about. I've basically given you the rundown on the day. I will try to, as always, I'll try to think if there are any like bigger topic recordings I want to do, like my comprehensive thoughts on Epic or other interests. I could talk about my favorite video game, or I could talk about my favorite anime, or like I did that Death Note thing. I mean, we'll see. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. So I gotta stop with the repeating. Anyways, there's a different word. If you're listening, as always, if you're listening in that time when I'm making these, I hope you have a good night. I hope you sleep well and have sweet dreams. If you're listening during the daytime or the afternoon, I hope you have a good day or good afternoon. If you liked what you're listening to, hit like on YouTube, rate on Spotify, leave feedback in both comment sections, subscribe on YouTube, turn on post notifications to be notified when I make something new, follow the podcast on Spotify to be notified when I make something new, share with your friends. As always, thank you for listening, thank you for your support, I love you all, I'll be back here tomorrow, like I said. I think I'll end it off, so bye.